Hello, my fellow Welt lovers. Oh boy, it's finally happening. The wait is over, the leaks have aligned, and the heavens have dropped a full bombshell on us, Cerydra. If you're going by the early data mines, Cerydra has had her entire kit revealed, and I'm absolutely losing my mind. I mean, I was already kinda simping for her, since the first blurry image of her ribbon twirl wind aesthetic hit the leak servers, but now that we know what she actually does in Honkai Star Rail 3.5, she is crazy. I'm not even being dramatic. This kit might be the most busted support toolkit we've seen. Harmony path, check. Wind typing for those sweet break teams, check. And her core mechanic? Literal skill duplication and crit damage buffs, so cracked it feels illegal. Topping up in Genshin or Star Rail can get expensive, and let's be honest, we've all seen those in-game prices and wished they were just a bit lower. Well, that's exactly what LDShop is here for. This is LDShop, the official top-up platform developed by the LD Player Emulator Group. It lets you top up your favorite games like Genshin Impact and Star Rail at huge discounts, up to 23% off or more. And yeah, it's super easy to use. All you need is your server and UID, and your top-up will show up in-game within just a few minutes. It's safe, reliable, and used by thousands of players. You can even compare prices, for example, something like the Supply Pass or a 6480 Stellar Jade Bundle. It's way cheaper here than in-game. If you register using my link, you'll get a 15% off coupon and an extra 5% off coupon, which can save you up to $50 on your first top-ups. Plus, LDShop gives you the same first top-up bonus you get in-game, so you're not missing out on anything. And if you're planning to spend more, here's a bonus. If you spend over $80, you'll unlock VIP status, which gives you a free supply pass and more perks. So if you're looking to save while still getting everything you normally would in-game, just use the link in the description and get Feign on while saving more. So let's dive into this chaotic windstorm of buffs, duplications, and absurd stat scaling, and talk about how Cerydra is going to melt your enemies, prop up your DPS to godhood, and possibly ruin your pity savings forever. Okay, let's start with the basics before we get swept up in the hype tornado. Cerydra is a 5-star wind character on the Harmony path. Yes, the same Harmony path that gave us iconic units like Bronya, Wanmei, and Robin. You know, just the literal backbone of every meta-defining team comp. And Cerydra looks ready to not just join them, but possibly dethrone them. Her skill is the crown jewel of her kit. It targets an ally and slaps them with a buff called Military Merit. Doesn't sound too crazy yet, right? Well, wait, because this isn't just some boring attack up. With every use of her skill, Cerydra gains a strategic point. Think of these like buff juice stacks, and she can stack up to 8 of them. When she hits 6, everything changes. Suddenly, the ally with Military Merit gets their skill transformed with a whopping 72% crit damage buff. And not only that, but any debuff like freeze, imprisonment, or stun just vanishes. So, not only are you setting your DPS up to nuke, you're cleansing them at the same time. But wait, there's more. The next time that ally uses their skill, Cerydra immediately duplicates and casts it before they do. That's right. You're getting 2 skills in one turn. Imagine Feign on using his Meteor twice, or Anaxa Infinite skill loop. That's game-breaking, and I'm not even done explaining her kit yet. After the double skill shenanigans, the 6 points get consumed, and the Military Merit buff ends, but trust me, with how fast she generates stacks, it's coming back around in no time. Every time the buffed ally uses a skill or basic attack, Cerydra gains another point. Her own ultimate gives her 2. And speaking of her ultimate, it's a simple but powerful AoE wind nuke. Wind damage to all enemies, 2 strategic points generated, and here's the spicy part. If no one currently has Military Merit when she ults, she just slaps it onto the first ally in your team. Automatic buff uptime. No skill points wasted. No brain cells required. Just boom, Military Merit reapplied, and we go again. It's all about that seamless support cycle. Now, if that all sounds wild, hold on to your sanity, because her talent takes things even further. When someone has Military Merit, they don't just get a buff, they get an attack boost based on Cerydra's own attack stat. 24% of her attack, to be exact. So you're not just giving your DPS a flat number, you're scaling their power based on how insanely cracked Cerydra's own attack can get. It's literally Robin, but passive and up more often. And with how her traces work, oh man, that attack stat is going to be juiced out of its mind. Just imagine your main DPS walking around with 1,200 bonus attack from Cerydra alone. No ultimate, no setup, just being alive is enough. Alright, now here's where she really breaks the game. Her traces. Her first trace grants her and the buffed ally plus 20 speed for 3 turns when she uses her skill. Speed buffs are already elite, but this one lets Cerydra easily hit the magical 134 speed breakpoint without even trying, and make sure your DPS is snapping turns like a monster. On top of that, whenever the military merit buffed ally uses their skill or basic, Cerydra regenerates 5 energy. So her ultimate is coming up fast, feeding more points into her loop and keeping the double skill train rolling non-stop. Her second trace? A flat 100% crit rate. Yup. Cerydra just crits. Always. No relic RNG, which means you can build her for ATK%, crit DMG, and speed, and just laugh at your relic substat pain. But then it gets comically broken. Her third trace gives her bonus crit damage based on how much her attack exceeds 2,000. For every 100 points over that, she gains 18% crit DMG, capping at 360%. Do you understand how nuts that is? Most DPS units are out here celebrating when they hit 200% crit damage. Cerydra can get to 360% on top of her already high multipliers and 100% crit rate. And that's not even her main role. She's supposed to be a support, but she ends up doing more damage than half the DPS roster. Like, why is she allowed to be this good? Her ultimate becomes a literal nuke, her skill enables double casting and cleanses, and her talent passively buffs your strongest carry, while also turning herself into a one-woman DPS machine. And don't even get me started on her light cone. It buffs her attack by 64%, straight up. And every time she uses her skill on an ally, it increases that ally's skill damage by a ridiculous 54% for 3 turns. What is this light cone? It's so perfect for her, it almost feels like cheating. Even the F2P event light cone design for her is busted. It gives her 32% attack base, and an additional 16% per skill cast up to 48%, which means she can realistically stack over 80% bonus attack from that alone. Massive stat stick energy and perfect synergy with her attack scaling buffs. Oh, and before I forget, her technique gives her military merit before the battle even starts. Yup. So you're not wasting any skill points. And if she gets swapped out, the buff transfers to the new active ally. It's passive, it's smooth, and it keeps your engine running from the very first second of the fight. Synergy-wise, she is 1000% the perfect support for Fionon. Like, if you're building around Fionon's double meteor hammer meme dream, this girl is the enabler. You slap military merit on him, boom, double casts, crit damage, skill amp, energy refund, cleanse, speed boost. Literally everything you could possibly want in a support. And it works beautifully with characters like Dan Hung Il, Chinke, even Black Swan if you want her to apply dots faster. Honestly, I could see Cerydra warping entire team comps around her existence. And just between us, she might end up being a better pick than Bronya in some teams. Yeah, I said it. Now real quick before I wrap up this chaos, y'all already know the drill. If you're planning to pull for Cerydra, and I can't imagine you're not after all of this, the Queen of Harmony, the goddess of duplication, the win support who turned out to be a secret DPS nuker. I'm obsessed. Her animations? Gorgeous. Her mechanics? Cracked. Her synergy? Meta-defining. If you've been saving up for a game-changing unit or looking for the perfect partner to boost your carry into the stratosphere, this is your sign. I don't even care if they nerf her a bit before release. The foundation is too good. Cerydra is going to leave a mark on Honkai Star Rail, and I for one am ready to worship at the altar of her double skill madness. I'll catch you guys next time after I pull her and inevitably lose 100 pulls chasing her light cone. Peace out, Welt lovers.